Hi there, this is Christine, demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and this is video 2 of 2 of my class cards for the Fun in the Sun paper pumpkin kit. And I just noticed a typo. That's all good. It's the July 2023 paper pumpkin kit. It makes 3 of 3 cards, absolutely gorgeous, beachy vibe. So for our class, we made 2 cards. And this is 2 of 2, as I mentioned. So I stamped my envelope, and this is the finished product. So let's put that up here, which I guess you can't see anymore. I'll try to keep it there. So in your envelope, you've got Calypso Coral for our card base, a little piece of linen thread. So this is the die cut sun. This is the radiating stitches dies. So these guys over here. So we're using the sun. I also did this piece. This is the textured in color paper, 2022-2024 paper, as is this one. Then we've got a piece for the inside of our card. So this is just regular basic white. We've got a piece of crumb cake for our beach. We've got a piece of basic white to make our sea stars? That's not right. Sand dollars. And the sentiment label. And the sentiment label is actually a die cut with the gorgeously made dies. I love these dies. So yeah, let's dive in. So see what I did there, the ocean. So we're just gonna fold the card base in half, set that aside. I'll burnish it with my bone folder. All right, so I'm just gonna put that completely out of the way for a minute. I'm gonna put the inside of the card out of the way for a moment as well. So this is our backdrop piece. As you can see, the sun's gonna get put on separately, and we've got these 2 pieces which we're going to rip because it's fun. But before we do that, let's do our stamping. So if you have crumb cake or a light brown, pull that out, and we're going to use our sunshine stamp in a slightly different way. We're going to use the back of the stamp, and I wish I could take credit for this, but I saw another demonstrator do it, whose name I've forgotten, but it looks so cool that I had to share. So I'm stamping once, and I'm stamping twice, and we've got our shapes. So I'm just gonna clean the back of my sun stamp off. We're gonna grab the starfish. We've got some sand dollars. So the only thing missing, which I'm going to do after I've cut them out, is I'm going to add Wink of Stella to these because it just adds a really cool shimmer. So we're done with the crumb cake. I'm going to put that away. We might as well do our sentiment label as well. I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight. This is the color that came with the kit from your ink spot. And I'm going to use Hello Sunshine again. There's another one that would work nicely as the waving hello in terms of the size. Actually, any of the straight ones, longer ones would work. I see Better Days Ahead would work nicely as well. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hello Sunshine. Actually, I think it would be Hello Sunshine or Waving Hello would be the 2 that would fit best. So that is that. And while we've got our ink out, we might as well, I want to add, since I'm saying Hello Sunshine, I'm going to add a sunshine to the inside of my card. And I'm going to decorate my envelope because if I don't do it now, I will not end up doing it. Where is my envelope? Goodness gracious. What did I do? There we go. It's like perhaps my envelope will have to wait. All right, so I'm just gonna do top over here and a sun on the back. And that's that. The first envelope I did, I kind of went a little crazy with the sun and put a whole bunch on, and I thought, nah, that looked a bit, I felt it looked a bit weird, so I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, so we are done with our stamping. Set everything aside. Put that over there. I'm gonna cut these guys out and put the Wink of Stella on. And while they're drying, we are going to do the rest of the card. I love that these are not like a perfect square, or a perfect circle, I mean. They're easy to cut out. You don't have to worry too much about angles. I'm trying to leave a fairly even border, but half of it's going to be hidden anyway, so it's all forgiving. It's all good. Okay, so that's our first one. And if you prefer the look of the dark, you can just, you know, re-ink your stamp and do 2 dark sand dollars. I just kind of wanted to play with the textures, colors a bit. If you don't have crumb cake, Sahara sand, which is retired, would work beautifully. You could use a light brown and stamp off if it's a darker color than the crumb cake. That'd work nicely. And you can use any color you want. You know, sand dollars don't have to be beige, or yeah, they can be any color you want. Okay, so Wink of Stella, if you've never used it, I love it. It's like a pen. You push on the sides to get the solution to flow through. I have no idea what it's really made of. Mine flows a little generously, so I'm not squeezing it. I'm just gonna let it go here. Oh, perhaps I've lied. Oh, this is my old one. That's why. My new one does not need any help in getting the ink to come down. I keep the old one handy. I'll tell you why is I seem to, this one will just like let way too much liquid come out, and then I end up smoothing it out with the old one. Yeah, the old one's basically around as a brush, but that's okay. There we go. So I wish I could show you. It's quite shimmery, but I don't think it really shows through on the camera, but trust me, it is there. I love Wink of Stella. So I'm going to pull in my card base. This layer is very straightforward. I'm just going to paste that, get it out of the way. So you want to try to avoid putting glue where the die cut bits are so that it's not going to bleed through. Despite it almost has a plasticky feel, this paper, but it glues nicely. Okay, I'm going to show you the super cool thing with this paper, aside from the way that it looks awesome. So I wanted to have like a wavy sort of effect. So I'm just starting about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch at the top. And it is white on the inside. So when you're tearing it, it kind of has that dual texture. And then you can put the other piece behind it and you've got your waves, or in front. No, it has to be behind so it's hidden. But yeah, there we go. So we've got an ocean. Now, if it's too perfect for you, you can keep tearing. I think this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put some glue behind those two pieces. I'm not gonna worry about putting glue at the top. I'm just gonna do kind of basically the edges, not right to the edge, so I don't want it to bleed out. And we're going to put that down around here. It's kind of a bit of a guesstimate. You can wait till you have all your pieces and lay them out first if you want to eyeball it before you start gluing down. There we go. And then we're going to take this piece and make a bit of a beachy. And again, no sand beach is completely level. So there we go. And I'm just going to stick that piece on top. If you prefer the look of the other side, you can do that too. All right. There we go. So it's a fairly simple card. Again, it's just playing with the textures, I find. So there's the sand and the waves and the sky. So I'm going to use dimensionals behind my sun just to have that popping up. Don't need a bunch. I'm just going to put 2 so that it sort of stays level where I want it. And our sentiment, I want to raise up. Did I do this? Sorry. Okay, so I've stuck that down. So you can see here I've left a little bit, about a centimeter or half an inch at the end of the sunshine. So we're going to put our sentiment down first. Right about here. Then I'm going to take my darker sand dollar and I'm going to put just regular glue and put that flat. And that gets tucked under. And this one, again, let me double check how I did that. We're going to put our dimensional. And one will do just fine. Then I'm going to take off the back. I'm going to take my linen thread, which I always call twine, and it's not, my linen thread, and I want it sticking up a bit at the top. So there's that, super simple. And then when I stick it down, it's gonna stick the thread down too. So just gonna loop that over the end a little bit. And there we have it. How cute is that, right? Okay, and then we've got our centerpiece. Sorry, not centerpiece, our inside piece. The inside piece isn't really holding anything. It's just to hold the piece inside. So I'm just putting just a kind of 4 little dabs of glue here. And we're gonna center that. So we've got our Hello Sunshine with our little coordinating envelope, and that is the second card that I made to go with the July kit. So I hope you like it. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you want measurements, or want to know anything about the products I used. I'm happy to share. So thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe for my August class, you have until August 10th to subscribe for the Paper Pumpkin kit. There's information on that on my Facebook page as well. So thanks again and have a great day.